Still fucked. I think it's gonna stay fucked. So, yeah, when Freya came in her bird form, I was convinced that it wasn't her. She wore a different garb and she seemed a little too... a little too friendly. Oh. And now she's gonna be a bitch. Well, now if we go to Sindri, is that his name? Sindri and Brock? Sindri gave us the fucking arrows. So he must have known. The world serpent's doing alright. I don't even know what the objective is right now.
Oh man, the tower ate the Unity Stone, didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
Alright, boys, we got something to talk about.
Come on in, then. So much for peace and quiet. Yeah, next time.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that.
Here we go! I can't believe we're gonna see the giants.
Well, if things work according to plan... Go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way.
I love it.
Probably.
He's just gotten used to disappointment, I guess. Oh, wrong. So Asgard is where fucking Odin is. Svartalfheim. Is this where Freya's people are? I went the long way around. Jotunheim. Right?
Boy, ahead. Get ready.
Oh, right. Got it. Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
Oh, that's unpleasant!
Poor guy.
Now, boy.
Nice.
must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for? Think it's far?
We will see.
The mirror's all golden.
What?
The mirror's all golden.
Yeah. Got both his eyes.
A word,
finally.
please, before we continue.
Oh.
Listen, the last thing you two need up there's a decomposing heat ruining the moment. Why don't I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight...
lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did it.
Sorry. We had to see this.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Fine, damn it. Fine.
Watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No, no, I can't.
Okay.
Ready. Come.
Love it.
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there.
I can't.
We did it.
We did.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Can we go now? We're so close.
Boy. Carry her.
Also, where is this mountain?
I think they were just pointing it right there. Wait, no. Right there. Straight ahead.
This?
That peak right here. Straight ahead. I think they were talking about that.
No, it's that thing. It's the highest point in all the realms, and it looks like a hand.
He said we're on the fingers.
Oh, we're on the fingers!
Mm-hmm.
Oh! I didn't get that.
Boy.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
Oh. That's more concerning than hearing the voices.
Hello? Anybody here?
Point. Walk.
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them. Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
Where are they now?
The giants came back home so they could survive. But I'm not sure they did.
What, they ran out of food? Couldn't procreate? Being severed from the other realms caused them to just lose their magic, their life force?
Huh. Who's the Guardian?
Guardian. Tyr?
I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered, and two more take its place.
Wait!
Oh shit.
Father! Something's happening.
Yeah. Our wife is of the giant breed. Oh my god.
It's your axe. It's smaller. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants.
Arguing?
She knew giants? That's us.
What?
The first time we met the world serpent.
Awesome.
But how? And our fight with Baldur. But that just happened.
Yeah.
Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
Yeah.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant.
Oh, fuck.
Why didn't you tell us?
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides,
Shit.
she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Oh, fuck. did that mean?
Look. It's Mother's.
Oh shit.
She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home. Let's finish it.
Wow. This seems really out of place. Oh. I guess it's... Never mind. Whoa.
Father.
No. We do it together. Son.
Oh, fuck.
Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom. The Giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The Giants called me... Loki?
What?
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
Excuse me?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
What? Last wish.
Father, over here.
Yeah, I got it. What? What you got? Nothing. So, you called me over here to look at the scenery, which I was already doing. Okay.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here? Be with her kind?
What?
But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh. So, why'd you want to name me Atreus? You know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
A great warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. Amir missed it.
Oh. I stopped moving.
I understand if you want to go home, but I bet there are still some corrupted Valkyries out there that could be set free. Some other help people. Maybe helping people is part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
Lads, am I glad to see you. I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Complete dwarven favors. 3 dragons. Travel to those 2 other places. Find new items in the shop to get powerful equipment that will allow you to defeat all legendary corrupted Valkyries. Valkyries revealed. Locations of all corrupted Valkyries has been revealed on your map.
There we go.
2 over there. 1 down there. I still never even touched this part of the map. 1 up there. Wait, what? Valkyries. 0 of 4. Excuse me? I thought there were 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Isn't there a trophy that says kill all the Valkyries, 0 of 9? Huh. It's odd. I've only gone to 6 realms. Aren't there 9 realms? There's 3 whole worlds that we can't go to out of 9. I guess I'll go talk to the brothers for a second. Actually, wait, I have to go back to the main realm.
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you once realize. The snowfall that began when you slew Balder has become something else. The stuff of omens.
Omens for the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok from snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
So the game's not over?
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrotum. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow, and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys,
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrotum.
yeah. We heard.
So, if you're heading home, try to keep moving. And also, to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
So wait, there's a winter outside where
Now
I
you're
can't stop
talking.
moving? Oh. So in Niflheim and Muspelheim, I need to do those to max out my fucking blades? That doesn't sound right. Just to get it up to 5? Well, I guess this can go up to 6. That's really weird. It's annoying that I can't see the axe to see if it upgrades. Huh.
Whatever.
Well, I guess I should check outside, see what this winter's all about. Wow. Actually no. Doesn't look that different to me.
Are you kidding?
It's got snow.
The skies are cold.
I guess it was a lot brighter lit before.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting. So do I have to keep on the move? Like, will the snow or the temperature or something actually hurt my health or something? Wow. That was God of War. I did not expect it to end like that.
Me neither.
I'm really surprised, actually. I thought for sure that we would have to kill Thor and Odin, or at least fight them.
Well, I guess they're saving that for the next games.
I wonder. And there's 3 whole realms that are locked. I feel like those aren't going to be new games. I feel like those are going to be like what Horizon did. And they added on a whole nother world, a whole new part of the map that was its contained own thing. It was amazing too. The story was incredible.
Then why make a big fuss over Odin and Thor if you're not going to fight them at all?
Well, that's about immersion, I think. Because the lore and talking about it, and Mimir's head giving me updates on just stuff in the world really helped me get into the feel of it and get into the mood of it. But yeah, you're right. It is odd that they build up Thor and Odin so much as such big assholes and then you don't see them.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're going to have DLC down the line that are going to be big, expansive plot chunks that you add on. And you know what? I'm okay that we didn't fight Thor and Odin or whatever. Because this was a story about Kratos and his son, not about who they killed. This was a story about family and completing your wife's last wish. And that's exactly what they did. And to them, that's the end of their adventure. And that's fucking cool. The story went it did what it promised.
It certainly did.
But it also definitely set itself up for either massive DLC or new games. In interviews, I heard Corey, the director, talk about how Kratos is immortal, and he will live forever. So he imagined that these cultures that went through time of Norse, Greek, Egyptian, I'm guessing Japanese, but that's new to me. I've just seen little hints of it in this. They look like they come in ebbs and flow, like one is on the rise as another is on the fall, almost like some force like Kratos is going around making these rises and falls of the cultures. So even I was thinking it would be awesome to have like a Japanese God of War. Like you get a katana or things like that, and you fight Tengu and all these things. And even in Egyptian, there's, Assassin's Creed is a good reflection of how many gods there are.
Or maybe all of that was just part of the story to include a bit of Kratos' past. You know? Because why would there only be Greek items to show, like, a little bit of his past? Let's include a bunch of other mythologies and other parts of the world. Let's put it in there just as a device.
Well, as cool as that is, I've watched too many interviews with Corey to think that they were just thrown in randomly. There was a reason he picked those objects, or the team picked those objects in that place at that time. Everything in this game was chosen for a very specific reason, with immense detail and attention to it. I'm completely devoted to the idea that they're hinting at later Egyptian, at least Egyptian worlds that you can possibly go to. And if they can manage to do that as DLC, maybe every like 6 months or something, come out with a whole new world for you to explore and travel to with the gate, that would be mind-blowing, absolutely incredible. And maybe add another chapter onto the story and get a little bit closer to Odin, or just to hear what Freya did or something, or even that every time there's an update the winter gets worse or something. That would be so fucking cool. And I'm torn because I want more. You know, I was expecting Odin and Thor. I want to do something about that. I want to at least see them, see what the design is, see what they were like, and other gods and stuff. But it was very calm on the number of gods you saw. You saw Thor's 2 sons, blue guy, I almost forget his name, and Freya. That's it. 4. And, well, I mean, you did kill 3 of them.
Blue guy?
What? Invincible guy that died at the end. What's his name? I have no... Balderdash.
And speaking of the team, I noticed that there weren't a lot of women on it.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Shame. I wonder why.
In the behind-the-scenes footage I've seen for this, well, I've seen some around the office stuff of this game, but especially in earlier games, there have been plenty of women. It's not like it's a sausage party.
From the names, it kind of seemed like it.
I also find it hard to believe that those credits were everyone on the team. That's impossible.
So why didn't they include everyone?
Well, there is an option.
To end the game?
Just like, I'm done. Fucking delete, save. I'm done.
Roll credits.
Roll credits. Oh, in the title screen, I think you can roll credits. I remember seeing that option somewhere. It would be very, very cool to see Kratos go through Egyptian mythology. Because they have, what, hundreds of gods? And they're all assholes to each other. One of them chopped the other up at his own, like, birthday party. Sent him down the river. And then... something else happened. And his mom had to go around and collect his parts, sew him back together, and make him a zombie. And he became the king of gods. And then even in hell, there's this amazing creature that's like alligator head, lion body, something, that eats anyone that is unfit. And I can totally see killing those things. And then, yeah. There's still, there's so much that can still be added. But at the same time, I'm satisfied that it did exactly what it promised, and it did it well. And this took me, like, what day is it today? Come on, phone, give me the date. It's the 23rd. This took me a little over 3 days. That's a long game. I played constantly.
Right.
I think, the only thing that makes me wanting is all this talk about Odin and Thor, and you never see them. I mean, yes, you see a statue, so you know what they look like, but that's not enough. And then that there's 3 worlds, 3 entire realms that are locked. This there's a small chance that somewhere in the world there's stuff to unlock one of those worlds. But I know that one of those worlds is where Odin lives, and there's no way that they're going to give us access to that yet. Yeah, the entire game I was thinking, oh, Odin or Thor is right around the corner, they're waiting for me. But instead it was the kids and Balderdash. Again, I'm not complaining. I had a fucking blast, and I will continue to have a fucking blast. Because there's still so much to do. I still haven't even gone over here.
Kill the Valkyrie.
And the Valkyries need killing. I'm really hoping that by lighting all these fires around here, that the Valkyries, I don't know, have decreased damage output, or like their health is halved or something.
Do it.
Fucking Valkyries. I think I want to take another minute to absorb the ending of the game first. And then maybe on the next episode, I'll probably cut and then start up a new one and do at least one of the Valkyries. Damn. One hell of a fucking game. We're so glad to see Kratos back and a whole new man. The kid really shaped up in the end. He really helped out. He was... Kratos and his son were perfectly synchronized for that last fight. It was beautiful. And considering how previous God of Wars have been, I thought for sure that spreading the ashes of Mom would bring all of the giants back to life.
That would have been awesome.
Right? It would have been the ending of God of War 2 all over again. Bring them all back to life and they march on Odin. No, in a way I'm glad they didn't do that, because they already did that. What was the other thing? Oh yeah. The engraving on the wall. It looked like his son uttering some kind of spell, or like his spirit leaving his body over a downed person, which I assume is Kratos. So is that that alone is enough to insinuate a prequel or additional content in the future.
Yeah, because if you don't take Odin and Thor into consideration for another game, then that wall, that bas relief, is it a bas relief?
I don't know.
Should.
Yeah.
Should definitely be an indication. And
then before we went here, Kratos even said we should go while I still have strength. What the fuck does that mean? Does that mean that he's just getting tired? Because we haven't had a lot of sitting down in this journey.
Or eating.
Yeah. So is it actually just that he has been non-stop doing things, or actually that he feels his power fading? And then does that bring us around to that carving? Will Kratos feel his life force ending, and will his son then bring him back to life? Or so many questions. And then our kid is Loki. Fucking Loki. So our wife, Faye? Was it? Is she supposed to be like an ice giant? I mean, clearly she didn't look like a giant. But she was a hell of a warrior. She had this badass axe. Actually, I'm glad that she was a giant, because I can't imagine Kratos successfully mating with someone
who's immortal.
Yeah, even though he did in the previous games. We're kind of not counting that because we've upped the bar so high. But I could imagine him appreciating the strength and the attitude of a giant and that she would be able to handle him. Holy fuck. I did not expect it to end. At all. I did not see this coming. Wow. What a fucking touching ending, too. Finally called him son. They spread the ashes. Wow. In-fucking-credible game. Couldn't be happier. Well, I mean, I could. If we saw Odin and Thor and had 3 other realms, but there's a certain essence to keeping your audience wanting, and they hit it on the nose. It was just enough to be completely satisfying, but still make you ask tons of questions.
I agree.
I really hope, I really hope that they keep this going and they come out with DLC that is just like what Horizon did. It's a whole nother mission, a whole nother chapter in a story, and they release it in like 2 or 3 chunks. That would be the coolest thing to space out gameplay. They could stretch this out over easily another 2 years of just releasing chunks of new stuff to add on. But then that makes you wonder, are they gonna do it that way and stay in this world, or are they gonna devote the time that they could be spending on that and instead devote it towards taking Kratos to Egypt or Japan or something like that? Fucking awesome game, 10 out of 10 across the board. That was God of War, and I'm gonna keep fucking playing it because it's fucking God of War and that's my thing. Whew. And this was NotVeryZenGaming. Thank you for watching, and I guess next, I'll try to do those fucking Valkyries.